it takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Jeff Smith, alongside Jess McLeod behind the lens, coming to you live from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon. We thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore pregame show powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Today we'll be featuring the Sheldon Irish taking on the Lady Cavers of Grants Pass. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Grants Pass School District and our sponsor business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for today's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. And you can support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And if you're already a subscriber, we thank you. So a little makeup soccer game coming up for you today in the Southwest Conference. These two teams met late in the season last year. Sheldon was one of the powerhouses by that point in the season, making their way deep into the playoffs. However, the Lady Cavers got the 2-1 upset. Actually, maybe that was 3-1. Now I don't have it in front of me. But either way, Lady Cavers were not expected to win that game at home here at Mel Ingram Field. And they got the upset late in the season of the Irish. And looking at the rankings right now, it's probably a similar game for the Lady Cavers. They're going to have to be at their best to beat this pretty strong Irish squad. But if they can repeat the magic of less than a year ago here on this field, they can take another win in the Southwest Conference. Currently, Sheldon on top of the standings. Currently the third-ranked team in the state. They have not lost a game. They're 6-0 overall. 4-0 in conference play, only allowed 4 goals so far on the season through 6 games. So definitely, again, at the top of the state are the Sheldon Irish. Grants Pass, about middle of the Southwest Conference with a 2-3 league record. That is also their overall record. It's been a low-scoring season. Again, defense has been pretty good for the Lady Cavers, as has been their MO the last couple of years. They don't give up a lot of goals, but as of yet, they haven't scored very many either. 7 goals through 5 games so far this season. And the 2 wins for the Lady Cavers so far this season have been over Willamette and Roseburg. And the Irish in against common opponents have also defeated Willamette. They have not faced Roseburg as of yet. So we are getting the captains meeting with the referees as we speak. And then we'll have introductions and the national anthem, not necessarily in that order. We will take a break for the national anthem. But we'll stay here for the introductions. I believe the anthem will come first, but we're waiting for the captains to finish their meeting. So let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back with more right after this.
I ride the bus because it helps me get places on my own terms. Another day, another ride. And it's all thanks to Sophie. Everybody say hello to Sophie.
We ride the bus to get to school. We used to carpool from Medford, but this way, we don't have to worry about gas or parking.
Another day, another opportunity for David to be a public menace.
Hey!
Whoa!
My name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School in Mel Ingram Field. We thank you for watching our Lithia Superstore pregame show. And we're getting closer to the kickoff of this Southwest Conference girls soccer action.
Now starting lineups for the Sheldon Irish.
And here's our starting lineups. Addison Dye Blondell, number 1. Ashlyn Yancey, number 4. Number 6 is Elsie Anderson. Raya Larson is number 12. Malia Markle, number 13. Julia Johnson, 16. 17 is Danny Haverland. Number 18, Jada Easter. Number 20, Gwyneth Celio. Number 22, Ava Filia. And number 23 is Gwen Apker. The head coach of the Irish is Phil Larson. And now let's get the starting lineups for the Lady Cavers.
0-0,
Abigail Michael will be your keeper, 0-0. Brooke Anderson, number 2. Jaden Gamboa is number 4. Lauren Robinson, number 5. Number 6 is Reese Isabel. Abigail Grip is number 8. Number 10, Haley Horst. Samantha Willett, number 11. Kenzie Kleiner, number 12. Callie Brandis, number 17. And Melody Miser, number 20. The head coach of the Lady Cavers is Aaron Kubik. And now we will take another break before the kickoff we'll break for the national anthem. And we will be back with the kickoff right after this.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your number 1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your number 1 fan. Love, Dad.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. And Southwest Conference girls soccer action coming up next. We want to thank Bill's Glass for sponsoring our pregame show. Bill's Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned, family run Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. And, of course, our main sponsor for the pregame show, the Lithia Superstore, along with Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. So we want to thank all of those sponsors for bringing you the pregame, and now we are ready to go. This game originally scheduled for Saturday, but the inevitable smoke out has become more the norm than we'd like it down here in Southern Oregon. So the team's taking the field. And the Irish will kick off to start this first half. Haverland, Apker, and Cockrell Gonzalez, the front line for the Irish as they get things started. So as we mentioned during the pregame, this Irish team has been pretty stingy this season. They've scored 22 goals, only allowed 4 through 6 games. And so the Cavers are going to have to be opportunistic here today, but that's actually kind of in their wheelhouse. They're not a high-scoring team, haven't been the last couple of seasons, but they do a pretty good job of seizing opportunities when they're there, and this is that kind of a game. And again, the Lady Cavers a good defensive squad, and that's going to help them against the number 3 ranked Irish. So a handball against the Cavers, that'll be a free kick for the Irish. So Anderson tried to get that one ahead to Brandis. And now they get it to Brandis. And the throw-in will go to the Irish. A rainy afternoon here in Grants Pass. And wow, the foul called against the Lady Cavers, and the fans apparently not liking that call as they've already been asked to pipe down. No other way to put it. Referee immediately turning to the stands and saying, I don't want to hear it. And that one will scoot out of bounds and a goal kick for the Lady Cavers. First couple of minutes of these games, always kind of a feeling out period, especially if the two teams haven't met yet in the season, which of course they haven't this year. Their first matchup of 2. But again, on the other hand, we know these teams know each other pretty well. As we mentioned in the pregame, the Lady Cavers pulling off the upset last year in the second game of the year between these two right here at Mel Ingram. Nice little move. Trying to get around the double team there was Anderson, finally taken away by the Irish. Grip punches it back into play. Send it wide for Brandis. The defender gets there first and knocks it out. I believe that's Markle out there. And actually it was touched by Brandis, so it'll be a throw-in for the Irish. Steady rain coming down here in Grants Pass. 59 degrees at kickoff. I work outdoors, so I can't say I was super happy to see the rain, but honestly, if it helps with the fires and the smoke and gets us into fall, I'll take it. Feels more like soccer season when the rain starts. That throw-in defended by Larson goes out of bounds. Cavers will have the throw-in. Di Blondell makes the play. The keeper going to have to be a little more precise, will the keepers today, with that rain coming down. Of course, they've got the gloves, but still not quite as easy to handle a wet ball. That one right across the middle, but Miser couldn't quite get to it. And the throw-in will go to the Irish. And the Irish clear it to midfield. Turned aside there by Kleiner. That time it was Grip making the defensive play. Well, Di Blondell had to make a little move to keep that away from the Cavers, but they get it back to midfield. And Kleiner gets there to knock it out of bounds just ahead of Cockerell Gonzalez. And the throw in back to the Irish once again. And the free kick coming up for Sheldon. I believe that's Markle that will trigger up this free kick. And that one almost over the keeper, but Abigail Michael able to keep it in bounds. And that's where her positioning was important. She couldn't quite get high enough to keep it in front of her, but she was enough in front of the line that she recovered and kept it out of the net. Of course, soccer being like hockey, the whole ball must cross the whole line for it to count. Another chance for the Irish. Michael comes out. She makes the play, but it's still loose, but we're going to get a whistle. And a free kick for Grants Pass. I'm assuming that's a keeper interference call there as the players came flying in and over the top of Abigail Michael. And that one turned aside near midfield. The Cavers will have the throw in. And a free kick coming up for Grants Pass. Willett takes the free kick. And sub coming in for the Lady Cavers, Harper Page into the match. Of course, Harper playing with that brace. That's been an ongoing thing for her. Which, from this announcer's perspective, is a bit of a gift for the Irish, because Harper at 100% is a big part of this team. Oh, and we're going to get a stoppage here as that one inadvertently got put right into the forehead of Larson. Looks like she's going to be all right. And so we'll have the proverbial drop kick here for the Lady Cavers. And that feed was cleared out by Yancey. Taken back by the Cavers. Good play there by Anderson once again. Horst trying to keep possession, but it's taken away. Sent ahead. That was... that was CeeLo, but now the play at the other end again, so this throw-in will be for the Irish. No score on our John L. Scott scoreboard. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Cavers looking for an attack here. That one sent a little too long. No chance for Reese Isabel to get to that one. And the Irish will have the goal kick. And the kick back to Di Blondell. She clears it up to midfield. Oh, nice one-on-one battle. The Irish wins that one. Sending it ahead was Haverland, but offsides on the play, and the Cavers will have the free kick. So good opportunity, but getting a little ahead of the play there was Cockerell Gonzalez, and she's whistled for the offsides. This one will get all the way through to the Irish keeper. Sent back ahead by Grip. And that'll scoot out of bounds. Before or after is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. September is Buck for Kids Month at Dutch Bros. They raised, I believe I saw today, over $900,000 for local youth organizations in various communities around all of their areas where they have stores. So it's great to be a part of Buck for Kids for Dutch Bros, and great to have Dutch Bros on board as a sponsor. Also a sponsor here at Grants Pass High School. Robinson sent one ahead. It comes back to midfield. Cavers take it away. Oh! And they're going to play on. Harper Page may have gotten away with one there. This throw-in will go to the Irish. She had two hands on her, but couldn't tell if she actually pushed her or just kind of used that to balance herself to get around. But either way, no whistle on that. Couple subs coming in for the Irish. Annika Layton. And I believe that's Reese McKillop also coming in for Sheldon. Chance here for the Cavers. Little squibber off the post. The left foot attempt from Anderson. Had some English, enough English to keep it away from the keeper, but a little too much English as it just skids off the outside of the post. But a beautiful attempt by Anderson. Now Grip gets it back for the Cavers. Anderson double teamed, triple teamed, keeps possession. Now Robinson looking for room. Turns the corner. Yeah, throw in to the Cavers. The linesman had the right call in his head, but pointed the wrong way initially, but got it squared away. Turned aside there. It'll be throw in to the Cavers. Appeared to be Johnson making the defensive play. And back to midfield. And sending it further ahead is Haberland. Now she gives chase once again. Tries to center. It's going to get weakly to Michael as it appeared the defender got a piece of that. I think that was Kleiner down there with the tackle and getting a piece of that centering feed. Page wins that battle. Sends it ahead. This will get all the way to Di Blondell. She'll make the play. And that one skips out of bounds. Cockrell Gonzalez couldn't control. The Cavers will have the throw in. As we get near the halfway point of this first half, still no score on our John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott, Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Oh, beautiful pass made by Cockrell Gonzalez. The shot turned aside by Abigail Michael. Haverland got a good blast away, but good positioning by Michael to turn that aside, but we'll have a corner kick coming up for the Irish. And looks like teeing it up to take that corner kick will be Yancey. So you've got Haverland down in the goal mouth, screening off the keeper. You got the rest of the team with that little flood play, but it's headed into the hands of Abigail Michael. Couple of veteran keepers in this one. Di Blondell, a junior, and a very good keeper, but Abigail Michael, the senior, with lots of time in the net throughout the years, and she does a good job back there, anchoring a very strong defensive squad. Through the wickets with that pass. That one sent to the wide side. Centering feed is off the mark. The shot, Isabel misses. So a nice cross there from Brandis. Phil Yaw back into the match for the Irish. And coming in for Grants Pass, Eden Bolin. Anderson from outside the box, and Di Blondell makes the save. Haverland had it turned away by the defender for the Cavers. And Apker had got her pocket picked. Looked like Willett down there making the defensive play. That one gets past Page. And the keeper comes out to play it. Anderson sends it wide for Brandis once again. She'll center across the goal mouth. Nobody there to redirect it. And this should be Irish ball. Couldn't see which side of the flag that went in on. It will be a throw-in, it looks like. Haverland on the move again, gets taken out by Robinson. Irish get it back. This time it's CeeLo. Layton sends it ahead. Isabel will be the first to get to it. And now the Irish regroup. Yancey sends one ahead. That one will get through. Good defensive play there by Gamboa. Referee says no foul as Gamboa making a play on the ball, screening off the attacker. Looks like the rain has stopped, at least for the moment, but it's been kind of one of those days where it's been on and off all day long. Free kick here for the Irish. That one will short hop Michael off the foot of Markle, but Michael able to make the play. Cavers trying to manufacture a chance here. Now Grip had it knocked away. Irish get it back. Layton with a little move. Sends it ahead. And now another chance for the Cavers. That's going to be a little too far for Brandis. And the throw-in will go to the Irish. Taken away there by Robinson. Then Page loses it to Johnson. Now Johnson again with it. Johnson's done a nice job in this first half of plugging up the middle for the Irish. And a sub coming in for Grants Pass. It'll be Addison Waite. And Waite battled with Johnson. The Irish will get the throw in. Taken away there by Anderson. She'll give to Brandis. Brandis looking for some space. Another centering feed turned aside. I believe that was Johnson once again, and then that one is punched over the top by Robinson. That one sent ahead by Philyaw. Defense will pick it up and turn it the other way. Good battle along the sideline. It was Willett and Apker had a nice battle over there, and it'll result in a free kick for the Lady Cavers. Kleiner tees it up. And the defense forced to turn that aside as Brandis was giving chase. Elsie Anderson got there first. It was Brooke Anderson with the nice feed. And now Brandis with the throw-in. That's off a defender. This should be a corner kick for the Lady Cavers. Looks like Lauren Robinson will take the corner kick. So Robinson tees it up. Brandis and Anderson. Brandis with the blast over the top. Under the 10-minute mark here in the first half. Still no score on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, Elmer's Restaurants of Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Cavers with the throw in here. Anderson away from the double team. That one from outside the box. A good blast there from Haley Horst, but Di Blondell tracked it down. Now Robinson feeds it ahead. Little miscommunication, and the Irish take it away. CeeLo on the move. Now it's Haverland. Little give and go play with Philyaw. And now Yancey. Yancey centers. And that shot blocked. Looked like Willett again. And Willett pushed to the turf. It'll be a free kick coming up for the Lady Cavers. So a little bit of frustration there from Apker. She's whistled for the foul. And a free kick, a handball against Grants Pass. Wait, I thought that was a free kick, but the way they reacted to that, it was a drop kick. So that one headed over Michaels, but it'll go out of bounds, and the Cavers will have a goal kick. So I thought the whistle was for a foul or a handball. That's what it looked like the call was. I thought the referee was dropping it where he wanted the kick to take place, but then the Cavers started coming toward it like it was dropped as a drop kick. But either way, they got the scoring attempt, couldn't make the most of it. And this throw-in goes to Grants Pass. And we'll do it again. And that'll be ruled out. Another throw in for the Cavers and some subs coming in. Kiera Chance for the Irish. Melody Miser comes back in for Grants Pass. Grants Pass throw in once again. And the teams trading misfires right down in front of us. The Irish with the last one, so the Cavers will get the throw in once again. And they'll do it again. So they'll work their way down the sideline here. Another throw in. Isabel had it taken away. Sending it ahead. I believe that was 20 was CeeLo. And now a throw in for the Irish as now they're trying to advance it here. Double team gets it away. Cavers will advance it. Anderson trying to go across the field with it. Brandis trying to get to the loose ball. They'll drop it back to Gamboa. Now they have it taken away. Gamboa will get it over to Robinson. Now Anderson makes the move around the defender. Sends one to Callie Brandis. She'll center it back. Anderson's shot is scooped up by Di Blondell, but a nice play. Instead of the crossing shot, they make the pass. Anderson had a wide open shot, but right to Di Blondell. 3 minutes to go on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Still no score. Now Anderson giving chase. She'll center, and that's out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Irish. And they'll send in another substitute. Number 14 coming in, that is Elliot Sinclair. And that one will get into the box. Di Blondell will play it easily. And this throw in to the Cavers. Good aggressive play there. Cavers keeping it alive. It was Isabel. Took on a couple of Irish players to keep that alive. Now Robinson gets it over to Grip. Grip will shoot one in the vicinity of Brandis. Now she's got it again. And the throw in to the Lady Cavers. A minute to go. And Brandis tries to center. Corner kick for the Lady Cavers. Looks like it's going to be Reese Isabel teeing it up this time. Chance, and it gets past everybody. Probably Miser had the best chance at it, but couldn't quite get a toe on it. That one sent in. It's got a chance, and it's a goal! Brooke Anderson with the left foot puts the Cavers on the board first. 1-0 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. 7 seconds remaining in the half. And Anderson had been working hard all half long. It finally pays off. Our clock a little behind on the screen. There's the horn, and that'll do it for the first half of play. At the 7-second mark, a goal by Brooke Anderson as they head to the locker room for the half. It's Grants Pass 1 and Sheldon nothing. Stay with us. Coming up next will be the Taprock Northwest Bar and Grill halftime report. We'll have that for you right after these words from our sponsors.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School and your Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And this is the Taprock Northwest Bar and Grill halftime report. And it was a well-played half by both the teams, but it was the Lady Cavers who got one of those last minute of play goals. In fact, the last 7 seconds. And they have the lead here at the half, 1-0. It was Brooke Anderson after a scoring play or the chance of a scoring play that didn't work out for the Cavers. It was Anderson in the right place at the right time, and I believe we have a replay of that. See if we can take a look at that. And that one with the left foot splitting two defenders, so just a beautiful play to get that opportunity from Brooke Anderson, and beats Di Blondell to her left, our right. And that's your score, 1-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And just the kind of game, again, we expect from both of these teams. Little different styles of play. The Irish depend on a little more of a crisp passing game. They will dump and chase, but they like the controlled game, and it worked well for them for most of the half. A few scoring attempts, scoring chances, but couldn't find the net. And on the other side, the Lady Cavers, they like to get wide and then send it in. They like to use their speed, and again, their strong defense. They tend to play lower scoring games than some of the other teams in the conference. And, you know, if you keep the score low, you're always in the game, and that's kind of the style played by the Lady Cavers. And it worked out well for them here in the first half. They've got the 1-0 lead. Still 40 minutes of play to come. And we're going to take another break. We'll be back with more action after this.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle ice cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and your Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill halftime report. 1-0 is the score on our John L. Scott scoreboard as the Lady Cavers get a goal with 7 seconds to go in the half. It was Brooke Anderson with the left foot punching it in. And so that's where things stand after one half of play. Not a lot of sports action going on at the high school level on a Monday. Monday kind of turned into makeup day as the smoke games from the last two Saturdays have been played on a Monday. but not much other action to report to you, so we're going to take our final break of the half. We'll come back with the second half kickoff right after this.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Neighbors are very curious about your new family member.
Hello. We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with U.S. Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
Oh.
I guess we don't need a fourth line anymore.
This is awkward.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and Cherokee 4x4 models, or test drive a new 23 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and your Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Halfway through this Southwest Conference soccer matchup, Lady Cavers on the John L. Scott scoreboard have the 1-0 lead. They will also be kicking off as we get the second half underway. The undefeated number 3 Irish taking on the Grants Pass Lady Cavers. And that one off the foot of Haverland. It'll be Grants Pass throw-in. Controlling that was Philyaw. Now they'll bring it back to the near side. Elsie Anderson gets rid of it over to Larson, and now she'll drop it. So just as we talked about at halftime, the Irish showing us they are a ball control team. Taken away by the Cavers. Grip in the middle now. Tried to get it over to Brandis on the near side, but taken away. And that one sent ahead, a foot race. And this will be a goal kick for the Cavers as Haverland the last to touch it. Kleiner sent it ahead. Anderson chips it up the line. Isabel on the move. Isabel trying to get around a double team. Now Anderson takes the throw in, sends one across, but that'll scoot out of bounds for the goal kick. And that'll go out of bounds, throw in to the Cavers. So a little pressure put on by Brandis pays off. And we'll do it again. Willett with the throw in. Anderson couldn't get around the defender. Good job there, screening Anderson off so that Di Blondell could get there. That was Johnson on the defensive play. And this throw in to the Irish, but we're going to get a sub coming in. Couple of subs coming in for the Irish. Layton and Apker back in for Sheldon. And Willett took it away, sends it to the middle. Anderson looking for room again. Anderson with the right foot. That one high and wide. Ooh. Fix our scoreboard. We are in the second half. It is not halftime anymore. We'll fire the board operator. And the Irish on the move, looking for some offense. This one may get into the box for Michael, and it does. Michael scoops that up ahead of the hard-charging Cockerell Gonzalez, who was coming quick, but not quickly enough for the Sheldon Irish. Apker sends one up the sideline for Anderson, but they'll lose it out of bounds. Caver throw in. Taken away nicely there by Cockerell Gonzalez. Sends it up the line, but that'll go out of bounds. Ooh, little give and go play misfires as that pass was behind Miser. Throw in gets to the center, a chance for Sheldon, but that'll go wide. Off the foot of number 20, Gwyneth CeeLo. And that'll be a goal kick coming up for Grants Pass. Fall sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler, and our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. New stores are opening in Roseburg and Klamath Falls. Now 9 locations to serve you. So now the Lady Cavers trying to set up their attack. Taken away by the Irish. Cockerel Gonzalez with the shots. Gets through the hands of Michael, but she's able to track it down. So good scoring chance there for the Irish as they took it away from the Cavers. And that one out of bounds. That throw-in will go to the Irish. And a free kick coming up as the Cavers a little too aggressive on the defensive play. I believe that was Kleiner that was whistled up for the foul. And Yancey with a blast gets all the way to Abigail Michael. She's able to make the play. That one sent ahead by Brandis. So it looks like Callie has moved to a midfield position to start this second half. And that one out of bounds. The throw-in will go to Grants Pass. We're just about 10 minutes gone here in this second half. Still 1-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Sub being waved in by the referee. That'll be the freshman Eden Bolin coming back into the match. Looks like Miser will get a rest for the Lady Cavers. Isabel with the throw-in, but the Irish clear it out. Grip turns it the other way. Now Brandis lost it over the line as Anderson sent one to that near sideline. Taken away by Brandis. Sent one ahead. I think she was trying to find Isabel, but Isabel unable to put one of those orange shoes on that one, and it gets all the way to Di Blondell. And now the Irish trying to get out of the defensive end. And Anderson trying to take it away. Brandis battling with Layton. And now Gamboa, almost a dangerous pass there as Kleiner clears it. Now Anderson on the move again. Anderson trying to get room for that left footer. Stops it right at the line. That one had a chance. That appeared to be Isabel. But Di Blondell right in the right spot to haul that one in. Now Kleiner will push it ahead. Sends it wide. Knocked away from Bolin, but the Cavers will get the throw in. Harper Page going to come in for Grant's pass. Looks like Reese Isabel will get the rest. Now Bolin in the corner. Page couldn't handle the pass. And a whistle and a foul against the Lady Cavers. I believe that was Cockrell Gonzalez was coming with a full head of steam and got knocked off the ball by one of the Caver players. And so a free kick coming up for Sheldon. Markle tees it up right to the middle, but offsides are the Irish. Going to move that one back just a bit. Nicely done to the middle. They'll send it wide. Brandis giving chase, but I don't think she's going to get there as that one heads out of bounds. But that free kick was well placed to the middle of the field. That one off the back of one of the Cavers. I believe that was Brooke Anderson who took one for the team, so to speak. Grip sends one ahead. Grip again. Little pinball action. And Willett made the play to get it to Gamboa. Cavers can't keep it alive. Throw into the Irish. They will hustle up as they've got some room to work. And the throw into the Cavers, so they win the defensive battle there. I believe it was Willett on the play. centered by Cockrell Gonzalez, but the Cavers clear it out. Good one-on-one battle here. The freshman wins that one. Bolin sends it ahead, but it's going to go out of bounds. Good play there by Kleiner. Got it over to Grip, and Grip will send it to the far corner. It'll be a throw-in for the Cavers as Sheldon forced to punch that one out of bounds. Kate Ledesma comes in for Grant's Pass, and Kiera Chance comes in to the match for Sheldon. Anderson sets up Harper Page. Her shot hauled in by Di Blondell. And the Irish quickly trying to tilt the field the other way. And Abigail Michael said that this one's going to be a little too close for comfort. I'm going to come out of the box and play it with my feet. Here's a chance for the Irish. The lefty shot off the foot of Chance. Hauled in by Michael. Apker giving chase, turned aside by Gamboa. Another lefty shot with a little English on it, off the foot once again of Kiera Chance. And Michael will clear it to midfield. Willett sends one ahead. Harper Page is going to try and get there. She does! Oh, and just sends it wide. We're past the halfway point of this second half. Still 1-0 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. And the action definitely picking up in the last few minutes. The back and forth play is... I got to say, the scoring chance is probably in favor of Grants Pass so far, especially here in the second half, as they've been the more aggressive offensively of the two teams. But still lots of soccer left to play. They'll set up a foot race here. Gamboa got to it first, and then that'll be a goal kick for the Lady Cavers. And this throw-in will go to Grants Pass. We'll have a sub coming in for the Cavers. Addison Waite into the match. And that'll scoot out of bounds off the foot of the Irish. Throw in once again for the Lady Cavers. Now Brooke Anderson. But the Irish get it back. They'll drop back to Di Blondell. And she'll boot it past midfield. Chance sends one ahead. Oh, big collision there. And then that one is chipped up. That's a dangerous ball, but Michael able to track it down. That had a chance, had some backspin on it, and the rain has stopped, but I would imagine that ball's still fairly wet. The water drains off this field really well, but that doesn't mean there's not enough to keep that ball a little slippery. So the Irish trying to turn the wick up a little bit here. Trying to create some more scoring chances. Now the Irish having some trouble getting it away from their defensive line, forced to kick it back to Di Blondell. You can gauge the amount of pressure a team's putting on oftentimes by how many times they use that kickback. And we've seen plenty of instances where that kickback turns into a real dangerous play, as of course the keeper is most comfortable using her hands, but on those kickbacks they cannot touch it with their hands, and sets up some tough situations for the keeper. Reese Isabel back into the match for Grants Pass. And the referee giving some instructions to some of the players here. Wasn't sure, couldn't quite hear what that was about, but we're back underway. Brandis trying to get it through the defense, and they keep turning it aside. This will be a throw-in for the Cavers. And we'll do it again. Grip trying to track it down. Good little move there, trying to create some offense. Ooh, linesman was a little unsure on that, gave it to Grants Pass, but Irish get it right back. And now Michael scoops up the short hop. And Willett sends one ahead. Now Brandis giving chase. Brandis takes it to the corner. And a good defensive play. I think that was Johnson again, not only stopping the advance of Callie Brandis, but that ball off of the Cavers. And so the throw in to the Irish. Brandis had tried to quickly throw it in, but the linesman said, no, that is Irish ball. But Brandis takes it away again. Now Anderson looking for room. Anderson with the right foot chips one across a little too strong. Reese Isabel was on that other side, but just a little too tall for anyone to get a piece of it. Turn in the other direction by Willett. Harper Page trying to battle through a couple of defenders, and finally Di Blondell hustles over to scoop that one up. Willett again, the first one to it. And this will be an Irish throw. No, this will be going to be a free kick for the Lady Cavers. So we had a foul down here right in front of us. Oop, lost my. Looks like we lost our picture there. We'll get it back for you here in just momentarily. And then that chance is stopped by the Irish. We're back with you. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. We apologize for the technical issues, but we're back underway. Your clock currently is not right. We will get that squared away in just a minute here. Oop. Darn it. We almost had a clock. And this throw in to the Irish. So still 1-0 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your peak rewards to save on gas and snacks on your next road trip with the team. Chance for the Cavers. And this will be a goal kick for the Irish. So Reese Isabel last to touch it. Sure.
Yes, it's the same problem. If you lose an audio or video source, you almost have to reboot it.
Irish on the attack, looking for an equalizer. Cavers clinging to that 1-0 lead. Michael makes the save on that crossing attempt. That appeared to be CeeLo on the far side, but Michael makes the play. getting down close to that dangerous part of the half. We were talking in the booth off the air at halftime that last couple of minutes of a half always seems to be a dangerous time. We've seen a lot of games turn to ties or break a tie within the last 2 minutes. So we're getting close to that crunch time. Now the Cavers looking for a chance for some insurance. That one had a chance. 3 Cavers in the vicinity. Oh, good defensive play to break that one up. This throw-in goes to the Cavers. Samantha Willett. And Willett making the play again. This one chipped ahead. Brandis giving chase. Di Blondell also giving chase. She'll get there first. If there's a version of prevent defense in the game of soccer, the Grants Pass Lady Cavers are not playing prevent. Their prevent defense is continue the pressure. And a whistle, they're going to back them up even further on the throw-in. Taken away there by Anderson. She'll send one all the way across, but well ahead of Bolin, and the throw-in will go to the Irish. And a foul against Grants Pass. Free kick coming up for Sheldon. And they're not going to wait around. They know the time is ticking down. They need to get an attack going. Trying to get that one over to Sinclair. Sinclair putting a little move on. And Willett will be called for the tripping foul. Free kick. Big opportunity here for the Irish. This is arguably better than a corner kick. The angle much better. The distance very similar. Yancey will tee it up. Abigail Michael was on the near post. Now she moves out toward the center. And Yancey with a beautiful centering attempt. It's knocked away from Michael. And are they going to rule this a goal? No, no goal. It was knocked out of the hands of Abigail Michael. Back to the defensive line of Sheldon. We're in that last 2 minutes. Grip trying to take it away, but the Irish keep it alive. Now it's Brooke Anderson. Brooke Anderson trying to get wide. Got a little shove there from Larson. Another one in the corner. And Anderson throws her hands up. The linesman points for the goal kick, and she's like, what about the push in the back? Are you going to call that? And he says, no, no, I'm not. And to be fair, there probably wasn't enough there for a foul. Under a minute to go now. Chipped ahead again for Sinclair. Coming over to slow it down was Gamboa, and then Michael able to track it down. And this is where you want to use all of your, I believe it's a 10-second time to get rid of it. You want to use most of it. You don't want to risk a penalty there, but you want to use a fair amount of time. That one sent in. That's got a chance. That's in the back of the net. And this one is tied. Trying to confirm who that was when they quit with the celebration. It was Annika Layton with 24 seconds remaining. And as we mentioned, those last 2 minutes, the intensity always turns up. Caver's trying to hurry here. They've got just a little bit of time left to try and get one more, take the lead back. That's got a chance. Save made by Di Blondell. 3 seconds to go. And that is going to do it. And this one is going to be a 1-1 tie, so a bit of a heartbreaker for Grants Pass, but truth be told, the Irish are celebrating getting that tie, but this is a game they should be winning. And once again, the Lady Cavers gave them everything they could handle. And if not for a late goal, it would have been a long bus ride home to Eugene. But they've got some things to fix. This Lady Caver squad definitely found some weaknesses and really was the better team for most of this game, especially in this second half. But again, the game of soccer is about putting the ball in the net. You can outplay them all day long, but it's who scores the most goals. And nobody gets the most goals today as we end with the 1-1 tie. So we will take a break and we will come back with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game report. And we will have that for you right after this.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey,
Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School, Mel Ingram Field, and your Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And your post-game report is sponsored by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission and their Know Your Role campaign, changing the culture of youth sports for the better. Well, they played 80 minutes of soccer today, and it was decided in the last 24 or less seconds of each of the halves. With 7 seconds remaining in the first half, getting the scoring started, it was Brooke Anderson for the Lady Cavers. They took the lead into the half and held it until 24 seconds remaining in the contest, when it was number 9, Annika Layton for the Sheldon Irish, getting the equalizer and sending the Irish home with a tie, which looked like a game they were going to lose, as Grants Pass had continued to put the pressure on, but a late goal gets them the tie. But you know, we were talking a little during the commercial break, and as much as, well, let's put it this way: if those two goals are flipped, Grants Pass is going into the locker room celebrating a great game, because they outplayed the Irish today. They really did. But again, soccer is what's the score on the scoreboard. How many times do you get it into the net? And both teams get it one time today. But again, no reason to hang their heads too low for the Lady Cavers. They, on paper and by every account, should be losing this game. And to salvage a tie, that late goal hurts a little, but they've got to be holding their heads high that they were the better team, and you'll take the tie when you can get it. And again, they scored their goal with 7 seconds left in the half, so the Irish probably feeling pretty uncomfortable about giving up their late goal, so they finally get the equalizer. So it was Anderson for the Cavers, it was Layton for the Irish, and we've got a 1-1 tie to finish this one out. So the Cavers record will go to 2-3-1, both overall and their league record. And Sheldon, first time they haven't won a game this season, they will go to 6-0-1 overall, 4-0-1 in the conference. Next up for the Sheldon Irish, they will be hosting Roseburg coming up this... I'm sorry, wait a minute. See if I've got that right. Yeah, coming up on this Wednesday, they will host Roseburg, and the Lady Cavers, their next contest is going to be tomorrow, a non-league game at Crater. That one at 7 o'clock, and I do believe that will be right here on TableRockSports.net. So that's going to do it for us here from Grants Pass High School. We thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. We'd like to thank the Grants Pass High School Athletic Director, Clay Ronceville, for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Special thanks also goes out to the head coaches, Phil Larson for Sheldon and Aaron Kubik for Grants Pass. Our next Table Rock Sports production for this crew will be tomorrow, volleyball action, 6:45, the scheduled time for that one. And once again, our final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 1-1, Sheldon and Grants Pass. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Jess McLeod, I'm Jeff Smith saying thank you for watching and have a great night from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon.